To throw, here's Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That is caught by Bryant. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nix to throw again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's another Broncos first down.
A final shot before break. Nix. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there. 74 yards. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
10. Ready.
Following the interception, Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker. 28 yards. And the Panthers have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking to throw, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Touchdown! And Xavier again from 10 yards out. And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running. Because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Nix from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Nix. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Nix to the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Past the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Nix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Bombers.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Here we go.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Ready?
A gain of 12.
Here we go. Here we
First
go.
down, Panthers.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And some space here. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
10 cycles. Red, 38. Ready?
Young now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, 41 yards. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Working out of the gun is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Back to throw again. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll look to throw again. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Panthers are going to take over.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for our Rams. First down. A gain of 33 yards. First down.
Here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Stafford. And that's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
32. Rams, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
7, 11, 10, 10. Monday. 32. 20 hot.
Stafford now to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
Rams, first down.
Stay 50.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Big 20. 50.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Throwing is Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Colby Parkinson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal.
The Rams will line up for the two-point
Stafford going to change it up here.
Alert! White. 40 got.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll strike the drive right around the 37. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State to about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Ready, break. Panther 60, Panther 60, 70, go.
Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you know, this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy from 21 yards away. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
59! Omaha, reboot!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
22!
Here's Stafford. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 34-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Stafford. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
53, ready,
On fourth down, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Colby Parkinson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The Rams will run up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Sanders to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The 47-yard line.
50, 11,
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he fires one incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Quick slant here to Smith. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, give me a radar. 22, 59. 0.
Stafford looks to throw again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready. Ready. Cowboy. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield.
but what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Sanders. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The final shot before the break, Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Sanders. That's to Bond, Isaiah Bond. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Let's go.
An inside run to Judkins. Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 44 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away now for tying this ball game. Going after it right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
It's second and inches.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Rams first down. A gain of 1 yard. And the Rams first down.
To throw is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Stafford now to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Now it's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 30 inches. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. We'll get that complete to Parkinson. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Pass complete there in the cooler. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
0.
Here's Stafford. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams from 4 yards out. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Big 20. Omaha, blue.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. Throwing is Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing again at Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Again, 3 yards. And the Rams, first down.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
53, ready.
Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, 70. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
22.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Come on. Set. Panther 6.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Sanders. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Right back to Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
And goal to go.
Bronco 80.
Here's Sanders. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by a Keller Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Stafford going to throw it. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
10.
Stafford looks to throw again. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 4th down, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw now, here's Sanders. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Sanders. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns
throwing, Sanders. He's got it. So they convert the 2 that keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Browns 22.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, it happened for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL. From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos take over first and 10. And they're on the 27-yard line.
Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw right away. Got a man open. It's Sutton. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. Operating from the gun is Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to the air with Nix. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line.
Bombers. That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Nix to the air. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Will Jordan Humphrey from 17 yards out. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Broncos 8, Patriots nothing.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right to the air goes Nix.
And his first pass is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
To throw is Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the
Nix from the shotgun.
And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix once more. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, their turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
To throw is Daniels.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready?
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 bites. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Luke McCaffrey, 30 yards. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now it's Nix. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again.
And he completes this to Sutton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Nix. Well, that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Come on.
2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
6-0 our score after 1. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an even 90 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Captain. Oh, my son. To the right, yeah. Ready. Ready, my son. Joe. Bombers.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Captain. Chill. Bombers.
Back to throw now on first down. Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Kill. Captain.
Nix to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims from a yard out. And the Broncos are back within a score.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Commanders 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinals.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Zach Ertz. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Captain.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one complete again to Mims.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Go. Chill. Bombers. Olay.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Daniels.
This ball nearly intercepted. Once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Viking, 18. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo, 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
47-yard
Operating from the gun. Daniels.
That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70.
First down, Commanders.
Back to throw again. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Noah Brown as the first half is winding down.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Come on.
Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
There he goes left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. To a sack on the two-point try.
Commanders 36, Broncos 6. Jake Moody to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So Washington in a good spot. They got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can...
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 34 yards. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And unable to connect, they don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 62 yards.
And the Commanders have opened the lead up to 30. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. Not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
Gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might need more Power Ranger.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High.
Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's Nix to throw right away. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Captain. Away.
Now it's Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
And their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Nix to the air.
Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin.
Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for our Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix once more.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going. It's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now they'll change things up.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cook up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Dalton Kincaid
from 13 yards out.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Broncos 0. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Nix from the shotgun.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away, away.
Operating from McGann, here's Nix.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hold on a second. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, 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 captain. Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Away.
He'll try and throw for it here.
He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Looking to put a drive together.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brings up
second and 10 now from the 27.
Bombers.
Looking to throw. Nix.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
The Broncos on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0.
Captain.
Back to the air with Nix.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes this to Sutton. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8.
To throw, here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And the Broncos first down.
Captain.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again.
On the slant, completes to Sutton. 2nd down and 3. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Nix to throw again.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 37 yards.
And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And got his man complete. And he's taken 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Here we go. It's a gain of 32.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
39 yards there, a big one.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's another Bills. First down. A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
From midfield, here's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Up the middle, it's Cook. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. To the air, Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread.
He's got him in, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Huddle.
Here's Nix. And he's going to have to hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Nix to the air. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Bombers. Ole.
To throw is Nix. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Open man, it's Palmer. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen going to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted
intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Now it's Nix. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 66 yards. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. So they knew what they were doing all along, right? Now the lead 2 here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Allen.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it. Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready. Right in. Away. Joe.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey.
And they'll be inside the 35 down the 34-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Throwing Nix.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And now an audible here into something else.
2nd and 2. At the 26-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Nix from the shotgun.
Hard throw, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Throwing Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this
point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Allen. A hook as he throws there, incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Allen. Again, it's Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
On 3rd down, Davis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I got to do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Okay! Captain.
Here's Nix to throw right away. And he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix.
He completes this to Sutton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Nix. Out left side here to Bryant. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That's good. Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD.
But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end the series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they took one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read, and it certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well-designed, and it's a quick first down.
Nick's going to keep this himself.
Give him a couple on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Nix.
Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Nix to the air. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 16. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
16-yard line.
And his throw here is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 68 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver where he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's in the space past the 25. And down to the 16-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Bombers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First down. First and goal, Denver.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Captain. Bombers. Away.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Under pressure, they got him again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They're going. It's Nix. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Cortland Sutton, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Broncos 8.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch the...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jahan Dotson,
76 yards.
and the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it 21-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10. They're on 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing Nix.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to the air with Nix.
And that will be incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 42 yards.
Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Nix from the shotgun.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Nix going to keep this himself.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards for number 11.
And an Eagles first down.
Easy, 63.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A 7-yard loss.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
33-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That one downfield for Dotson.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw. Nix. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. Tyler Luth is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Can't get the trick play away, though. They take him down before he can throw it. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. Shoots away from one. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go.
Now Daniels on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels. Flushed out now to his left. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. On the counter, Krosky-Merritt. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give them 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock. That was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's stopped on the run back in the 27. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, Jackson. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has some room to work. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Jackson throwing for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Starting on the ground team, Kosky Merritt. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Daniels from the pistol. On him quick, and they bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That could sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz, Daniels. Short pass brought in. Free inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
First down, here's Lamar. Connecting on the slant. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. The left side caught by Andrews. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Working quickly here. First and 10, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes for 32 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Kick it away. Here's Moody. Ali to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Report. No, we changed it. Middle. Shut up.
Lamar out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. He can run it. Again, he's got room. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down.
It's not.
1st and 10
From the red zone on first. He'll set up the screen from Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10.
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Malachi Starks. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory.